In this video, we'll discuss some practical ways to build confidence and self-esteem for young men, but this applies to men of all ages. We'll cover tips for developing a positive self-image, building healthy habits, and overcoming self-doubt. Whether you're struggling with confidence in social situations, at work, or in other areas of your life, these tips will help you become more self-assured and empowered. I know that this is something a lot of men struggle with, whether it's because of societal pressure or personal experiences. But the good news is that there are steps we can take to boost our confidence and feel more empowered in our daily lives. So let's get started. Here are 7 tips to help you build self-esteem. Tip number 1 is develop a positive self-image. This means focusing on your strengths and accomplishments, and not getting bogged down by your weaknesses or mistakes. We all have both. Take some time each day to reflect on your successes and remind yourself of what you're good at. You can also try affirmations or visualization exercises to help reinforce positive self-talk. You can make vision boards or write in a journal. It doesn't have to be a complicated process. You can copy pictures onto a Google or Word doc and print it out. Put it somewhere you know you'll see it. You can also cut pictures out of magazines and paste them on a board or construction paper. You can also use speech to text or record a voice note. Tip number 2 is building healthy habits. Another essential way to build confidence is to take care of your body and mind. This means getting enough sleep, eating nutritious foods, and exercising regularly. Not only will these habits make you feel better physically, but they can also boost your mood and energy levels so you can show up for yourself in the best way possible. Additionally, taking care of your mental health through practices like mindfulness or therapy can help you overcome self-doubt and negative self-talk. We often let our thoughts get in our way. You need to silence that voice that says you can't accomplish your goals. It's easier said than done. Just know that paying attention to that voice will guarantee that you will fall short every time. This takes us to our next tip. Tip number 3 is overcoming self-doubt. It's natural to experience self-doubt from time to time, but it's important not to let it hold you back. One way to overcome self-doubt is to confront it head-on by taking risks and stepping outside of your comfort zone. Comfort sounds great, but when it comes to doing great things, it's the enemy. This could mean trying something new, speaking up in a meeting, or asking someone out on a date. Remember, the more you practice confronting your fears, the easier it'll become over time. Self-doubt can be a major roadblock on the path to building confidence and self-esteem. It's important to recognize when you're feeling doubtful and address those thoughts. One strategy is to challenge negative self-talk by asking yourself if there's evidence to support those negative thoughts. If there is evidence, then you'll need to make some corrections on yourself so there's no more evidence as you move forward. You can also try reframing those negative thoughts into more positive ones. For example, instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," try thinking, "I'm still learning and improving." Tip number 4 is identify your strengths. You have unique skills, talents, and qualities that make you who you are. Take some time to reflect on what you're good at and what you enjoy doing. Write down your strengths and focus on them. See what other things you can add to your strengths to make yourself even more valuable and well-rounded. Think of them as side dishes to your main dish. If you were a good writer in school and enjoyed it, you can start a blog or a book. That can turn into a vlog or podcast and lead to speaking engagements. That might seem like a lot, and you might feel like you're not ready for a step that big. If you don't think you're there yet, remember you're building your future self. That's just one example of how you can add to your strengths. When you feel confident in your abilities, you're more likely to take on new challenges and succeed. Tip number 5 is cultivate a growth mindset. This means seeing challenges and setbacks as opportunities for growth and learning, rather than as failures. Everyone has setbacks and challenges. By reframing your perspective, you can turn even the toughest situations into valuable learning experiences. It's all about what you can get out of the experience, even if it didn't go as planned. While on your journey, it's better to find out early on if you're moving in the wrong direction when trying to reach your goal. You may end up realizing that you were chasing the wrong goal all along. Additionally, Focusing on the journey rather than the destination can help you enjoy the process of personal growth and feel more fulfilled along the way. Enjoy the journey. Tip number 6 is to take action. You can read as many books, watch as many YouTube videos, and listen to as many podcasts as you want. There's nothing wrong with that, but at some point, you gotta get up, get out, and go get it. Set small goals for yourself and work toward them. Saint Francis of Assisi once said, "Start by doing what's necessary, then do what's possible, and suddenly you are doing the impossible." Archbishop Desmond Tutu once said, "There is only one way to eat an elephant, a bite at a time." All that means is to take things one step at a time. A marathon starts with one step. A book starts with one word. Small goals lead to big goals. When you achieve those goals, celebrate your accomplishments and use them as motivation to keep going. Don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone and try new things. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. When you take risks and succeed, it can be a major boost to your confidence. Tip number 7 is to seek support. As men, we can be prideful. We often want to do things on our own or are afraid to ask for help. Surround yourself with positive, supportive people who encourage and believe in you. Don't be afraid to reach out for help when you need it, whether that's from friends, family, or a mental health professional. There's no shame in asking for help. It can be a powerful step toward building a healthier, more confident you. Well, there you have it. 7 practical tips for building confidence and self-esteem for young men. Building confidence is a journey, not a destination, and it takes time and effort to make lasting changes. But by focusing on a positive self-image, healthy habits, overcoming self-doubt, identifying your strengths, a growth mindset, taking action, and seeking support, you can become more self-assured and empowered in all aspects of your life. If you got value from this video, please consider sharing it with someone you think may benefit from it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Modern Man Mentor, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.